Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As you can tell by the title of the video, I'm here with my boy. We're in a few leagues together. We do converse on fantasy a lot. We each came here with 4 start-sit options apiece. And we talked about them, and then we each decided who we took separately. We did that separately, and now we're going to converse about it. So that's what this is about. Hopefully this helps you a little bit in any of your leagues. If you have a few of these guys, hopefully that'll help you. We're going to start with Dallas Goddard and Dalton Schultz. So we got a couple tight ends to start. What are you thinking about that?
Well, this was an easy one for me. I went with Goddard. See, they're at Detroit. Of course, Detroit's defense isn't good. They're in the bottom portion of the league against receivers, and Goddard's a receiver. The biggest thing is that Ertz got traded, also took with him 6 tight end targets. So Goddard's going to get double-digit tight ends and get in the end zone. I think he's going to outscore Schultz 14-6.
I like that. I know that Schultz is playing in a high-scoring game in that Dallas game Sunday night against Minnesota. But there's a lot of guys on that offense, so I do like Goddard as well. I think he's going to have more opportunity. I think he'll have a higher snap percentage, and I think he has the same sort of chance to get in the end zone, if not even more. So I would go Goddard there for sure. Next, we have Khalil Herbert and Kenneth Gainwell.
I went with Herbert. They're at home. Against San Fran. San Fran's defense isn't what it used to be. But the biggest thing for me is that Herbert averaged 5.5 yards per carry on 18 carries against Tampa Bay's tough run defense. He also had 5 receptions. So that's why I'm going with Herbert.
Yeah, so that's something I was interested about the Bears, that I thought Damien Williams would come in and get receiving work, but no, they went right to Khalil Herbert with that. As you said, he ran all over Tampa Bay, who averages 67.4 yards per game after that game. So before that, I can only imagine what it was. Obviously, they're playing the Niners. Jonathan Taylor just ran all over them. They also average 119 yards per game to running back. So I'm taking Khalil Herbert over Kenneth Gainwell there. Not that I don't think Gainwell's a good option. They're playing Detroit, but I'm taking Khalil Herbert. Next, we're going to go to a couple quarterbacks, Daniel Jones and Jalen Hurts. Now, this one can be a little misleading in my opinion. You really have to look at numbers and see things. I want to hear what your opinion is on this, though.
I'm going with Daniel Jones in a mild upset. Here's the thing that I think is going to be interesting. I think Daniel Jones at Kansas City is going to outrush Jalen Hurts. He's going to outrush him 57 yards to 49, and that's going to put him over the top.
I like that a lot, honestly, because I think both of those, everyone knows Hurts can run, but people are still sleeping on the way Daniel Jones runs. Obviously, Kansas City is mid-20s against the pass and against receiving, so he also has some weapons coming back, hopefully. Some guys are questionable. Hopefully, Kadarius Toney's back. We'll see. I know Saquon's probably not back, but I think good things for Daniel Jones Monday night. Next, we're going to get into some receivers. We got Marvin Jones and Jarvis Landry. Let me hear what you want on that.
In a close one, I went with Marvin Jones. Here's why. They're at Seattle. Seattle is not the Legion of Boom anymore. Let's be honest. The other thing is Lawrence has been playing a lot better. He's got more snaps under his belt. And the biggest thing is Chark is out for the season. And I think Lawrence is going to lean on Marvin Jones.
You know, I do agree this is a close one. And I also agree that with the rookie quarterback, they're definitely going to lean on Marvin Jones. He's the veteran in the system. But I have to go with Jarvis Landry here for the same sort of reasons. He's the veteran in what I think is a better offense that has Nick Chubb coming back, that has Baker Mayfield coming back, that's playing a divisional game where they really want to show up. So I would go Landry by a hair there, just a hair, but that one's close for me. So I like that. All right, now we got Kirk Cousins versus Matt Ryan. I'll start with this one. I think it's a great matchup for Kirk Cousins. who I'm going with Sunday night against Dallas. He's got the better weapons by a mile. I know Pitts looked good, but he's still a rookie. Cordero Patterson, yeah, the guy plays 40% of snaps. What do you could say about it? I don't know why they don't play him more, but also it's a primetime game. I think Kirk Cousins is going to show up and show what he can do against a Dallas team that's lost one football game, if I'm believing right. Also, I just think Matt Ryan's bad at football, but let me hear what you like on that.
I easily went with Cousins. He's going to score 30 points. Dallas's defense isn't as good as people think. Game script, I think the total on this is 55 points, and I think that this is going to be a high-scoring game. Go with Cousins easily.
I like that. Alrighty, next we got a couple more running backs. Damien Harris and Antonio Gibson. I'm going to defer to you on this one and see what you like here.
I like Antonio Gibson overall, but this week it's Damien Harris. Again, it's about game script. They're going across the country against the Chargers. And the Chargers have a really good pass defense, not good against the run. They're going to showcase Damien Harris. He's been putting up a lot of touches the last few weeks. And so I also think he'll get in the end zone, and Gibson will not.
You know, I like that a lot. I think game script is going to be in Damien Harris's favor. If you looked at when the Chargers played the Patriots last year, Herbert had a really tough game, and I think that's a lot of Belichick right there. But we're going to move here into Michael Pittman and Corey Davis. So I'm going to start here, and for me, this one was a little easier. It wasn't totally easy. Wasn't like the Kirk Cousins one, but I did go Pittman here. I think he's in an offense that's guaranteed to score more points than the Jets. Also, just based on his team's skill, and then also Tennessee is mid-20s against the pass. So what are we gonna say about that? I don't know. What'd you pick there?
I went with Pittman. The receiving core is banged up still. The big thing, though, is that Pittman's been on a roll, right? He's getting a lot of targets, and they've just been playing a lot better at home. And so I think that Pittman's going to come out. I think he's going to double up Jones, or Corey Davis, I should say, 14-7.
Interesting. Alrighty, if you noticed, we've done 2 receiver picks so far. We've done 2 running back picks, 2 quarterback picks, and a tight end. We're going to finish the video off here with another tight end one. And we got Tyler Conklin versus Hunter Henry. What do you got there?
Tyler Conklin. In that big game, just like with Cousins, in the game script, a lot of points. Conklin has been really coming on. Against tight ends, Dallas is 26th in the league, so they're not good there, and I think Conklin is going to do really well.
Interesting. So I also went Conklin there. I think I was looking at his numbers. I think he's a little less touchdown dependent than a Hunter Henry is. Obviously, Henry scored 4 touchdowns in the past 4 weeks, and I don't think that continues. Maybe it could, but that you don't want to rely on touchdowns. So I think he's got the higher floor, and I also think he has a high enough upside. Like you said, that game's going to be high scoring. So I really like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that is about it for this video. If you liked, please leave a like. If you're new here, please subscribe, and hopefully you will see us again. Bye-bye.